Shabbat Shalom. We start the beginning of the new book in the Torah, the book of Numbers, Bemidbar, and the first Torah portion is indeed Bemidbar. This is the Torah portion that will be the one for my daughter's Abby's bat mitzvah. And how do I know? Because she's already turning 10 years old. She's already nudging me about her bat mitzvah and what is my Torah portion. And when I tell her that this Bemidbar, she starts reading it and she says, "Daddy is full of numbers, full of names. Why do I need all this information? What do I do with all this information? How would I be able to do a Dvar Torah out of all this dry material that I see here in the first chapters of the book of Numbers?" And it is a challenge, I must admit, to make sense of all these names and numbers. And the question that everybody has is, what are these numbers and names come to teach us? And why do I need all these numbers in the Torah? How is important, or why is important to know that the tribe of Reuben has so many thousand men able to go to war, the tribe of Asher, and why do I need the Torah to repeat all this information? And what is the lesson that I am supposed to learn out of it? And this is what I like to suggest, at least for this Dvar Torah. I am not sure Abby will be watching this video, so she may need to come with another one for her bat mitzvah. I think that the Torah is teaching us to plan accordingly. The Torah could have said to Aaron and to Moses and to the children of Israel, "Listen, I am God, I am going to take you to the promised land. Don't worry, I will make it happen." And at the end of the day, it's going to be, okay, one way or another, if you plan it or if you don't plan it, because I, so to speak, God, I am in charge. Comes the Torah and says, yes, God is in charge. And things are going to work well at the end. But you need to plan. And in order to plan, you need to know your facts. You need to know how many people you have, how much food you need to prepare, who is coming, and where is everybody going to stand, and what is the big plan. Then once we have a plan, once we know our facts, once we plan accordingly, things may change. And then, we may need the help of God to make it to the promised land. But the first step in this journey to the promised land is for us to do our homework and to plan accordingly. The same thing, that's what I learned, applies not only to the military, not only to the large Jewish people, but also to our congregation and to any congregation or any group that organizes itself. It's not enough to say, I have a great activity or I have a great concept I would like to transmit to other people. I need to plan accordingly. If I'm going to do a presentation, I need to know where it's going to happen in the shul, how many people are going to come. If I need to order food, I want people to RSVP. I want to have a number, more or less, doesn't need to be exact. I know that, people may not show up, more people may come, but I want to have a general idea to know what to expect, to have a room that will be right for the number of people, to have the right amount of food, to have the equipment I need if I need to do a presentation, and to prepare myself just to be ready to do a good job. Then hopefully, things will work out well, and God will help me or will help us to get the organization to the right direction. But I am a big believer of organizing, a big believer of planning. Part of the planning has to do with taking surveys, to counting people, to having your database in order, to know, as the Torah says in the book of Exodus, in the book of Shemot, Mi va mi aolchim. Who are the ones going? Who are the ones marching? Once you have all the information, then you can go forward and hoping that Hashem will be with you and that Hashem will make your way succeed. Shabbat Shalom and many blessings.